All right, so you're looking to get a mortgage and you've run into a roadblock. You've been denied by a lender or a bank because you work a W-2 job, but you also have some self-employed income or 1099 or some side hustles, or you've got assets and you're looking at your situation and going, man, Dave, I know I can afford the home. Look at all of these incomes I have coming in and my assets, and yet I somehow still got denied. Then this is the perfect video for you, as I'm gonna break down what I have built and called a hybrid mortgage. But first, all right, so your stuff's involved, right? You got a little bit more going on than the normal person, and your bank or your lender denied your loan, right? What I have come up with is what's called a hybrid mortgage. And I'm the only one in the industry who's come up with this, and it's a compounding of many different loan options together to get your loan approved. So let's go through some hypothetical situations so you know if some of these register for you, right? So your W-2, you get paid a salary. And then you're also doing 1099 work on the side, and your tax returns didn't show enough income for you to qualify. We can take your W-2 income and we could do, and really honestly, take your 1099 or your last 12 months bank statements and use that income with your W-2 income, okay? Let's say you're a W-2 person and you don't make enough, but you have a ton in assets, right? We can take a percentage of those assets and calculate as income and use that on top of your W-2 income, right? I just dealt with a situation where it was a realtor, boyfriend and girlfriend, and they had a lot going on. They had a W-2 job, some fixed income, right? And they were both 1099 realtors on the side. We took their bank statements for one of them to use their income and a 1099 on the other one and put it all together, and it got approved, right? And you can do this in a lot of other ways, right? Like we use our own lending. In fact, I had somebody who lost their job and we were able to give them a loan knowing that they were going to get another job because it was a very lucrative industry. So we use our lending to get them the mortgage, and then we refinance them out of that, right? You could do a DSCR loan and maybe some additional assets to help qualify. Let's say if the home doesn't rent for what it needs to get approved and things along those lines, right? And so the whole key to this video is this: if you have multiple things going on, there's a way that I'm going to be able to combine those things to get you approved, right? Let's say you have multiple businesses, right? We can do bank statements on all of them. I have a client right now, I think he has like 5 businesses, and we're doing bank statements on all 5 individual businesses, okay? And in that scenario, if his wife worked a W-2 job, we could take her W-2 job and all the bank statements and get qualified. So I think now more than ever, as more people have multiple jobs, side hustles, other businesses, multiple businesses, you find a lender who knows how to make these deals work. Too many times you're gonna go to the bank and say, your tax returns have too many write-offs, you don't qualify, right? Or we can only do an FHA loan or only do a conventional loan, right? Find somebody who's gonna find you a solution and map all those out, right? So there's really an unlimited amount of possibilities when adding these loans on top of each other. We can do bridge loans, we can do second mortgages, right? There's a lot. And so it really depends on your situation and reaching out to somebody like myself who's an expert to put it together for you. And that right there is what a hybrid is. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, I'd love to be your lender, and stick around for this next video. Think you're gonna like it.